All right, let's go to edge rusher here, where again the Niners front and center. Nick Bosa at 34 million per year. Number two is Josh Hines Allen. That's Josh Allen of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now Josh Hines Allen, number two at 28.3 million. Brian Burns is up there at over 28. TJ Watt at 28, all the way down to Bradley Chubb is number 10 at 22 million per year, right? I mean, this starts now, the interior defensive linemen are starting to look comparable to the edge rushers as far as the market goes.
Yeah, and gives you an indication of where Micah Parsons is going to be putting himself and why those negotiations in Dallas are tricky, because we're looking at three players there. I mean, obviously Dak Prescott, completely different world, maybe 60 million a year, but like CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons, their numbers both want to start with a 3, right? Like they want to be the best paid, effectively, wide receiver and edge rusher in the NFL, or very close to it. So each one of those guys is looking at a deal not just north of 20 million, but north of 30.
You can make a case for both CeeDee Lamb or Micah Parsons. CD making 34, 35 right at the top of the receiver market, or Parsons making 34, 35 atop of the edge rusher market. And again, with Dak Prescott being the next guy up for the last 2 years, really, if he was the next guy up, it probably is, high fives or into the sixes. So that's why the Cowboys keep putting themselves into a predicament if they want to have any kind of cap flexibility over the next few years and still keep their elite players. But yeah, this edge rush group makes you look at a guy like Max Crosby making 23.5 million per year. That's a huge difference from Bosa at 34.
Right.
But Crosby's well worth it at 23.5. And the interesting thing about the cap flew up this offseason, and it's we know, the cap's going to go up, it's going to continue to rise. This position starting to look similar to quarterback, where like Myles Garrett at 25 million a year looks like an absolute steal for what he's bringing to the table.
Yeah, I mean, those guys are almost 10 million a year off the top of the market. That's a bargain.